Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are in Grow a Garden and we're going to be testing which is better, the Candy Blossom or the Bone Blossom. So we have done some research that the Bone Blossom is better, some say, but we're going to actually test that out today. So we have looked at a lot of wiki fandom, and they say that the maximum, like the base price of the Candy Blossom is 90,000 shekels, and the base price of the uh, Bone Blossom is 125,000 shekels. So it's already looking like the Bone Blossom is better. Even Jano himself said the Bone Blossom is better. But is it really true? That's what we're going to be testing. So we already know, you probably are guys saying, okay, so the Bone Blossom is better. It's the base price is more. But that is not all. We're going to be looking at the kilogram, the weight of both of them. So the Bone Blossom's weight, I'm not sure, but we are going to figure that ourselves by planting it. So we're going to plant this bone blossom, use the sprinkler method, and try to create the biggest and the world record of the biggest bone blossom in Grow Garden. And we're going to be seeing which is better, the candy blossom or the bone blossom. Okay, so I don't actually have a candy blossom on me right now, but we do have a bone blossom. But we're going to look up the maximum weight of a candy blossom. But first off, we're gonna look at the bone blossom first. We already placed the bone blossom seed, but we are going to place this master sprinkler right here and the basic sprinklers, of course, and all of these sprinklers. If you guys don't know the sprinkler method, make sure to go check out another one of my videos. If you type in 10 tips on how to become a trillionaire, you'll find this video and you'll find the sprinkler method in that video, and you can find how to do the sprinkler method. But first off, we're going to do watering cans. 10 or we have 200 watering cans. Hopefully that will be enough to actually create and the tree, the blossom itself. But I don't know if it will work because it might be like a coconut. And if you guys know, the coconut is hard to grow because it takes like a day or two for it to actually grow into a coconut tree. And then for the coconuts to grow on the tree, it takes forever also. So let's just place our sprinklers, and I'm gonna be leaving for 8 hours. I'm not gonna be using a grow all, but I'm gonna be leaving for 8 hours, and hopefully they can grow to maximum capacity. Or like I don't know, like 40, 70, 90 kilograms, how much they grow. So I'll be gone for like 8 hours, and then we'll come back in the morning when they're fully grown and see how much they have grown. It will feel like 5 seconds, but to me it's 8 hours. Alright, hello guys, we are back. It's been about 8 hours now, or 7 hours, and our bone blossoms have grown humongously. They are massive. Well, I wouldn't say massive. They're better than what they were gonna be if without sprinklers, but I don't think they're the biggest ones ever, but I think they're pretty big. I don't know what the regular size is. We're gonna use a magnifying glass to see how much everything is worth. It seems like that one's worth like 17 mil. This one's worth around 300 mil, which that is gold. That's why it's worth that much. And also it is has like two mutations on it. It's like pollinated and windstruck. So that's and wet, I'm pretty sure. So those are the mutations it has, so that's why. So what we're gonna do is actually we're going to pick one of these bone blocks. We're gonna pick the ones over here because these are like still pretty big, but they're not overly massive. And we're gonna see how much kilograms this is worth and how much it's worth in general. So the base price, so these are pollinated already, but we're gonna see the base price. So of this, it is 21 kilograms, 21.1 kilograms for that bone blossom, and $4 million. And all it has is literally just a bone blossom with pollination. So that is pretty good. And this candy blossom, I think the candy blossom might be bigger in kilograms because that was the size of that bone blossom, and that was like one of the biggest ones. And the bone blossom, I don't think it was the biggest one, but we did some research with the Bone Blossom and the Candy Blossom, and we figured out what the how big they can actually get, the biggest size you can actually get. And here in the Candy Blossom, you can get 67.68 kg for just one Candy Blossom, and that's the maximum weight of it. So it's 67, and it says the minimum weight is 2.85 kilograms. So that's about probably the base value is that size. And we also did the Bone Blossom, which the highest is 30 to 40 kilograms. It's not a set amount like the Candy Blossom, so it's like a range around that kilograms. And it says that the Bone Blossom can reach 3 to 5 times higher than Candy Blossom. So it says it's better than Candy Blossom here, but since the Candy Blossom is like 20 times or 20 kilograms larger, it might be the same as the Bone Blossom. So my research has found that they're kind of similar, but I think Bone Blossom is slightly better. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.